Hey everyone, in today's live I want to talk about, well actually show you one of the biggest opportunities that are out there right now for real estate developers and investors and even rental property owners. So taking a quick step back, my name is Dominique Higgins. I am a real estate broker for developers where I help them buy and build their dream projects. And this by far is this is my favorite opportunities for development as far as adding value to properties in a really major way, and that is accessory dwelling units. By adding accessory dwelling units to different properties, whether they're single family and even whether they're multifamily as well. And this is something that it's been around forever. Honestly, it's been around since I was a kid, like back in the 2000s. And the problem was a lot of cities were very anti-ADUs because obviously they didn't want that type of development, and they were always worried about concerns of like parking, so on and so forth. But since affordable housing has become such a major issue, ADUs have kind of been brought to the forefront as a potential option. It's really cool is a couple years back, they actually made it legal for every single family house, with very few exceptions. You're actually able to build an ADU, whether it's through taking an existing structure and converting it into an ADU, or just doing like a completely ground up new build ADU like construction build. And I think it's a great opportunity, especially for real estate investors and developers in today's market right now, because if you're able to add an ADU, you're able to, of course, get higher ARVs for the different properties that you come across. And on top of that, you're able to get increased profits. I mean, let's face it, with a lot of the different, there's just so much competition among flippers that profit margin is getting squeezed to death. And I think that if people are able to transition into doing ADUs, then they'll be able to add not only greater value to the properties and sell them for higher prices, but really kind of create a name for themselves and build like a long-term sustainable business. And what's really great too is you can do it with like almost every property that's out there. Just as far, if it has a garage especially, you can start thinking about, oh, how can this be turned into an ADU? And so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take you guys on a quick, switch this camera. So I'm going to take you guys on a quick tour of this ADU. So this is, right now we're so this is through Neo ADU. So this is his project. He does ADUs, very good design throughout Southern California. Actually, no, throughout Los Angeles. He's specific to Los Angeles. And then what they did was they have this 3-car garage. It was actually originally a 2-car garage, and the owners extended it. So you see this part here that was extended, and this was kind of like the original part right here. And what's great about this was actually a newer garage. It was built in the 1990s, which he said made it a lot more straightforward in terms of the conversion. But this is just an example of a type of ADU that you can create. And this one is what's called a garage conversion. There are many different examples, and that's something too that if you ever want to talk about it further, we can kind of definitely use the pinned post in my timeline to book a strategy call. But this is what it looks like on the inside. So it's like all new roof rafters, and they're working on the plumbing right now. And then this is where the kitchen's gonna be, and then that's where the bathroom. So they're working on that right now. This will be the front entrance, and then this is where the existing front house is, which is like a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and it's actually a rental property too. And this is where they're kind of digging out for the sewer. And then over here, and what's so crazy about this is this took them 2 weeks to get this far. So they already demoed a lot of the different stuff, and they're already working on getting, he's tired, getting in, take a quick jump here. And they're already working on getting in the electricity, the gas lines, and plumbing. And this is 2 weeks in. And so really the ability, this is huge, because how many properties across Southern California do we see that have detached garages like this, which are relatively close? So you see how close it is to the existing house in the front, relatively close, similar setup. And this is a huge opportunity in terms of, especially for real estate developers, especially if you're a general contractor and you're already building these for other people, taking that extra step and finding properties like this and doing these types of conversions can really help you not only do bigger dollar projects, but also increase your revenue if you're able to do them right. So yeah, I don't want to be too rude. I'm going to go back and talk to him. But if you do have any questions about this, again, please check out the pinned post in my timeline. And you can book a free strategy call with me. And I can even connect you with Neo ADU, who is in charge of this ADU development. What's really cool is he's expected, this one will probably be around 160,000. That's what he told me, and that's because it's a newer garage. But if you are looking to kind of increase the value of your existing rental property, or you are a real estate investor or developer and you might be looking to do this similar concept, I just wanted to hop on here and show you just a really quick example of kind of what it looks like and how it kind of plays out as far as like the process and everything like that. But until the next video, thank you guys so much for joining me and can't wait to see you.